Hello, I am Pete, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas, Recharger Weapons Only. We are starting this episode in Nipton. As the crow flies, we're actually not that far from where we started the previous episode, but we have done quite a lot in the previous episode, including exploring all of this area. I've slept in the bed in this house to make it through to daytime, which does mean that I now need to eat some food. I already drank some water from the sink that was inside. I think I've got a gecko steak here. Perfect. That will sort me out. All right. Let's make sure we have the right quest active. We want to do They Went That Away. So, the way that the game wants to take you is up through this canyon here. Now, there is a little bit of an ambush waiting for one there. I think there's about 4 enemies. But I feel like it might be in my interests to go a slightly different route. I think that if I go this way, there's slightly fewer enemies to fight. And I'm just a little concerned about going up against 4 people with just this recharger rifle, delicious though it is. Also, on the subject of the recharger rifle, I could do with taking a weapon repair kit, just to get the condition up a bit. In fact, you know what? We're going to go for another one as well. We're going to get it up above that little black mark in the bottom right corner. That means that it will now deal its maximum possible damage. So I'm going to check my world map. I want to head towards Wolfhorn Ranch, which is just over here. Okay, we've got a couple of enemies. So let's try skirting them. The problem is if I go too far to the right, I'm just going to end up in the ambush anyway. So maybe I do want to head towards these two. 2 at a time, that's doable. One of them's really close. It's this bark scorpion here. We can hit it in the claw. We can try to anyway. Alright, bark scorpion's coming for me. Okay, we're back to hidden. Okay, so there's another red mark over here. It's another bark scorpion. That time we got the critical. Very nice. Give me your poison gland. And then that red mark up there, that's human. Pow. There are more human enemies up there. That windmill there, that's our target. Question is, do I want to loot these people? See, I feel like if I get close enough to loot this person, then I'm liable to get spotted by the other enemies, who aren't showing up on the compass yet, but they are there. No, I think we're good. Again, I'll leave the clothing as before. And now I think we're good. Yeah, let's sprint the rest of the way. Pay no attention to the bird. In fact, no, you know what? Kill the bird. 1 XP. Does it drop any good loot? Doesn't even have a corpse I can loot. Yeah, so the people who are lying in ambush for me down there, they're going to be waiting for a long time. Cool, so here we are at Wolfhorn Ranch. Normally at this point I would run inside and pick up some stuff. But to be honest, I'm thinking I might come back for it. So let's just get close enough to trigger it. There we go. And then let's continue this way. We are quite low on AP because I've been sprinting a bit, so we're going to have to walk at a normal pace for a minute. Right, so there's a group of travelling merchants who are probably up on that bridge. They're about to walk into a Legion ambush, so I'm just going to intercept them and see if I can buy anything good from them. Also, I'm not going to be going to the, what's it called? The Brock Flower Cave, which is weird. Every other playthrough, I always go to the Brock Flower Cave to get the Rat Slayer, but I have no use for it in this playthrough. I mean, I suppose I have a use for it and I could sell it, but anyway, show me your wares.
Sure, here's what I got.
So what are we interested in here? None of that. None of that, I don't think. What I'd really like is a mod for this recharger rifle, but there is nothing. Nope, okay. Goodbye.
Stay safe.
I think there is a second merchant here who has a different inventory.
Need anything?
Indeed, that does look different. I'm wondering whether I should get, like, these barrel cactus. See, the thing is that it's components for crafting foods. I'm quite interested in crafting good foods, but You know, I can pick up so many of those things whenever I want them. For example, that's probably a prickly pear just going free. Alright, so these merchants are about to walk into a Legion ambush. Here are the legionaries. I'm not going to get involved in that fight because I don't want to make myself unpopular with the Legion. I'm just here for the pears. What I probably will do is hang around so that I can pick up whatever's left over. But I kind of want to avoid getting caught in the crossfire. So maybe let's just walk around inspecting bushes for harvestables while the fight goes on behind me. Now, the fight has begun. Just a little mole wrap up. Not sure if that's even going to come for me. I think it's too scared of big old me. Alright, I think this fight's probably going to quieten down soon. It's looking like the merchants are winning today. Let's see if there's any bodies to loot. Yep, one or two. Let's try and keep this to the stuff that's not going to put me over encumbered. Yeah, that looks like that was a quite compelling victory by the merchants there. Those are very noisy Brahmin. So yeah, it'd be quite nice if there was a way to detect the weight to value ratio. Hello, are you just a random prospector who came in to help out? That's cool. Yeah, it'd be nice to see if there was a way to see the weight to value ratio of these things so I can make sure that I'm picking up the good stuff. Like throwing spears? You know, is it worth carrying them? I do not know. Well, I think that's probably enough for now. This bright follower here, of course, would have been another possible spawn point for a recharger rifle if I hadn't been able to pick one up right at the start of the game. But to be honest, if I hadn't been able to pick one up at the start of the game, not sure how I even would have made it this far. Okay, yeah, so as I said, I'm not going to the Brock Flower Cave. I'm instead just going to continue up here, looking to see if these things are pickable. No. Often the stuff that's a brighter colour is harvestable. That's certainly the case for the prickly pears. Alright, that billboard over there, I think we might have a bit of an ambush waiting for us. I'm going to drop a quick save, because I might struggle with this. I think there's 3 or 4 of them that I need to fight on my own. Or is that a person there? Oh, I see movement. Yeah, that's definitely going to be a baddie. What's the best way to avoid... Let's just get the sneak attack critical. Okay, we're in caution. So they're probably going to move this way now. So maybe I can get around the back of the billboard. No. Yep, come to me. You're coming towards me with a melee weapon, are you? You dolt. Alright, only 3 of them. And they are now piles of fizzy stuff. Oh, doctor's bag, very nice. And you down here, what have you got for me? We'll take the knife. That's quite light. Don't know why I took the fork, that's quite useless. Lovely. Right, next stop, Ranger Station Charlie. Let's just quickly check in there. Alright, I'm not sure that there's much in the way of useful loot in here. I think most of it's owned by the residents. But we will have a quick peek. Okay, these metal boxes are apparently not owned, but they don't contain anything I want. Let's keep going up, actually. There was another possible place containing... Come on. Yeah, another possible place containing some stuff up here. Okay, yep, 1 or 2 things. I'll go in here. The people in here will be friendly for now.
McCarran doesn't like it when civilians wander into military outposts, so if you're here on business, better make it quick.
What was that about, McCarran?
Radio signal out here can be pretty spotty because of all the hills. Sometimes our scheduled updates don't go through. When it happens enough times, they send someone over to check up on us. Lately, we've been getting extra medical supplies for some reason. I'm in no rush to give the supplies back, either.
The NCR are very disorganized. Do you mind if I take some of those extra medical supplies?
I shouldn't have said anything in the first place, and I'd rather not get you into the habit of crossing the NCR.
Never mind, then. Anything unusual happening around here?
All quiet at the moment. Ranger Beaumont is in charge here, but he's off leading a patrol.
All right, goodbye.
See you around.
And, yeah, there's nothing I can steal in here. This is all marked as owned. I mean, I could steal it, but, you know, wouldn't make myself popular. Anything good in here? Nah, to be honest, I wasn't expecting anything good in there. So the fact that I found nothing good, well, that makes me feel safe and warm in a way that only having your prejudices confirmed can. Right, let's move on. Novac's going to be in sight soon. I think as we head down this road, we will see the dinosaur come into view. It should be. Oh, yep, there it is. Lovely. It's quite a long, uneventful walk from here to there, so I'll meet you when I'm nearly there. Okay, here we are. We're in Novac. We've picked up the standard 9 XP for discovering a new location. What a magnificent dinosaur. There are quests. Quests aplenty to be done here. Oh, and also Victor. Hi, Victor.
Well, butter my butt and call me a biscuit if it ain't my old friend from Good Springs.
You said the men that jumped me were heading this way, right?
No, don't believe I did. But you might ask around. The Novac folk usually see anyone traveling this way.
What are you doing in Novac?
Don't rightly know. I just got the notion to make my way to New Vegas. Reckon I'll find out when I get there.
This is too big to be a coincidence, Robot. What's your angle?
Now, don't go getting all paranoid, partner. That bullet to your brain band probably just bucked your Brahmin a little. We're all friends here.
Not sure I trust you. Goodbye.
Be seeing you.
Okay, so who are we going to talk to first? So I'd quite like to get the motel room. I think the best way to do that is to do Boone's quest. So let's go into the dinosaur and talk to people in here. Also, we've still got a little waypoint on our map, so let's remove that. We've also got that, because, yeah, we avoided that waypoint, so it never really triggered. But I think that any second now, something's going to happen to update our marker. Hi, Cliff.
How you doing? Welcome to the Dino Bite gift shop. My name's Cliff. If you're here for the T-Rex figurines, you're just in time. There's still a few left.
I'm looking for a man in a checkered coat. Have you seen anyone like that?
Sure, but he didn't buy any souvenirs, if that's what you're wondering. Sounded like he didn't have his money with him. His friends seemed disappointed about it. Heck, I would be too if I found such a fine store and left my money elsewhere. Manny might know more about him. Thought he might have been friends with one or two of them. He's up in the dino mouth during the day.
Very useful, thank you. What do you sell here?
Well, there's T-Rex figurines, of course. That's our bread and butter. We also have an assortment of the Repconn factory souvenirs, rockets, things of that nature.
And what about supplies and guns? Do you sell those?
Guns? Well, yeah, I guess I might have a few. Darn it, no one ever buys the T-Rexes.
Show me what you've got for sale.
Sure thing. Have a look.
Okay, so we're currently carrying 1278 caps, but we really want to buy this thing, which is currently retailing for 13,000 caps. So the question is, have we accumulated enough crap to get us up to 13,000 craps? Freudian slip there. I think we probably don't. So we might have to hold on to that for a bit. I will just check for anything good for my recharger rifle. Doesn't look like it. Okay, exit. Goodbye.
Come back soon now.
All right, let's head up into the dinosaur's mouth, as directed, to talk to Manny.
What's going on, man?
I'm looking for a man in a checkered coat.
Sure I know him. What do you want with him?
He has something of mine.
You talking about that chip? Man, I don't think he's giving it up. Well, listen, I can definitely help you find him, but I've got problems of my own. Maybe we can do a trade. You need my help. There's something I need too.
What do you need?
Novac, it's home for me now. I want that to be for good. I like it here, and I've left too many homes behind. But the only resource we got here is junk. Without that, people wouldn't have anything to trade. They'd all have to leave. We get most of it up the road from the old rocket test site, but a bunch of ghouls showed up one day and took it over. We can't get in there now.
What needs to be done?
Well, they gotta go, or this will be a ghost town before long. Doesn't matter to me what you do. As long as the ghouls are out of there, that's good enough for me.
Okay, I'll see what can be done about it.
It'd mean a lot to me.
All right, goodbye.
Yeah, see ya.
So I'm interested in doing the Come Fly With Me quest. The reason being that I have installed a mod that puts a new unique recharger rifle into the basement of Repconn. So I want to go there. Firstly, I want to do something about my inventory, because I have picked up a little bit of junk. I can use this Mojave Express drop box. So we've already been shipping a lot of stuff from Prim to Good Springs, so let's continue to do the same. I will at some point then ship everything back over here to Novac, because this is where I'm going to form my base. But for now, this'll do. Lovely. So, what's our active quest? It should be this one. So the Repconn Test Site is going to be slightly tricky on my own with just this recharger rifle, but I'm not scared. I'll give it a whirl. There is also another little quest to be done in here, which will get me some favour with the residents of Novac, but that involves fighting a nightkin, which might be tricky with my current weapon. I mean, to be honest, even fighting all the ghouls might be tricky with my current weapon, but let's see how it goes. No lootables on them. Pretty good. All right, that's one down. They are going to start coming at us in bigger numbers, though. I think that one's seen me. Definitely saw another one moving around here. Hello. Here we go. They're in numbers. I think I see 3. Oh. Yep, that one landed a hit. Okay, this weapon is not doing much damage against this glowing one. And I'm taking lots of damage. Why is this one so tough? Okay, I need to run away. Oh, I can't run away. I've got no action points. This is the bit where I die. I think I just need to keep backpedaling and maybe take some healing item. What can we take? Well, let's definitely take a stim pack. And let's just take a few other things that will give me a little bit of healing at the same time. Gecko steak as well. Okay, we've got a bit more action points now. Let's try taking some shots in this glowing one's head. I really wish I had a companion right now. This one's never going to stop following me. I wonder if there's a way I can dodge. I can't dodge his attacks either. Alright. He is down at last. That took quite a lot of healing stuff. And I hope it didn't do too much damage to my armour. A fair old bit. Okay, we need to consume some more healing items. So, are there going to be lots of glowing ones? I don't think there's going to be lots of glowing ones. Oh, hello, you're still alive. Those feral ghouls, they go down nice and easy. They don't scare me, even in large groups. But yeah, our success in Repconn is basically going to depend upon how many glowing ones we run into. There is quite a nice little area with lots of loot in it just up here. Oh, hello. Okay. Didn't really want that rebar club, it's quite heavy. Oh, there is a stealth boy here, that's pretty good. Okay, let's head up top. There's lots of lootables here. Another one of these bright followers. Again, let's be selective about what we take. I'll take the scrap electronics. More stim packs here. Oh, and I just made the whole pile fall down. Sorry. Someone obviously went to a lot of effort to stack that up. Right, I think that's a dead end with nothing else down there. So let's now loot this little area. I mean, the thing is, right, obviously I had to use quite a lot of healing items in order to survive that encounter with the glowing one. Well, there is a bed. I can sleep here for 1 hour. Oh no, I forgot that doesn't work in hardcore mode. Sorry, I'm just so used to non-hardcore mode healing me when I sleep. Yeah, so we used up some healing items, but I think that the stuff that we've acquired in exchange is making up for it. I suppose things to consider are that I will need to repair my armour a little bit. I'll need to repair my weapon a little bit. So it's not just the healing items that I paid for this. Okay, so I think there's going to be a bunch of ghouls down here. But I can possibly avoid them by going around the side. Not that they are my biggest problem, but I'm just worried about aggroing up a bunch of ghouls and then some glowing ones showing up. Because that little fight against the glowing one, it was best avoided. Like, that looks like just a normal ghoul there. That's reassuring. I was slightly worried for a bit that those ghouls out there might be glowing ones. That spot there, that's my entrance. That's my way in. Okay, still in hidden, that's good. The thing is, yeah, I worry that once I go up here and aggro one ghoul, suddenly I'm going to have loads of them. Can I even get up here? Is it an invisible wall? No, it's good. Okay, so one of those was a roamer, who's slightly tougher than the average ghoul, but still within my abilities. Right, what have we here? Don't really want the machete. Don't think I want any of this stuff. Ooh, some ammo boxes. I'll take these. Obviously, I'm not able to use any of this ammo, but it has a decent weight to value ratio, so it's worth picking up for selling later on. Another bright follower. And our weight is still nice and low. So that's good. It's preferable not to have to do lots of back and forthing. Okay, into the Repconn facility we go.
Hey! Over here! Are you listening? Go to the big room on the east side of this building and take the metal staircase all the way up. And hurry.
Who are you?
Who I am doesn't matter, smooth skin. Stop wasting time and get up here.
Got it.
Let's hope you do.
Alright, I'm probably about to be accosted by ghouls in here. Here comes one. I think it's you. Toilet ghoul. Alright, this way up here is quite a nice way to go, I think. Not too many ghouls around here. There are some lootable rooms. Just close that behind us just in case. This is probably also a good time... Oh, there's a ghoul through there. Nice and close. Bonk. As I was going to say, this is a good time to mention our sponsor for this episode. This episode is sponsored by the Golden Dragon Chinese Restaurant. You know the one, it's the one on the high street next to the bank. And the one that do that really delicious roast chicken in plum sauce. Anyway, they are our sponsor for this episode. tell them that Pete sent you. I don't think they'll give you a discount for it. Just, you know, it would make me happy. Don't tell me this one's straight up. Oh, it is. Okay, there's a hunting revolver around here. Let me just turn the light on briefly. Yeah, that one. We'll take that. Sell it later. Got an easy lock safe. Is this one straight up? Nearly. Some good stuff in here. 2 stealth boys. Nice. Quite happy to be accumulating a little stockpile of those little puppies. Right. I need to try and remember how to get to the place I want to get to. So it's up in that corner. So I think I go that way and then that way. Oh, there's the door to the basement. Okay, so it's that way and that way. So if I turn... there's going to be ghouls up here. Hello? Might be another one coming. Another bright follower. Take everything except their armor. So that way's no good. Hello. Well, I can probably just... What about this way? Well, this feels promising. I think that through here... No. Maybe. Still only in caution, okay. But they might be so close. Okay, there's one down there roaming about. Okay, I'm in danger. Yeah, that means he's seen me. Okay, I think we need to engage this one. That was a nice headshot to start. And let's just shoot from the hip to finish him off. Okay, back into hidden. Lovely. Don't tumble down the stairs. I want your mentats. Alright, let's head upstairs. So yeah, it's not essential that you do this section of the game in stealth. But I think that if you can avoid killing lots of ghouls, then it gives you the warm and fuzzies. Because the ghouls end up being, I don't know, not goodies exactly. It's so hard to explain. I don't even know I can explain it to myself. Right, weight is becoming an issue, so let's repair some of these things up together. Just to save a little bit of space. That'll do. And let's use the intercom here.
All right, Smoothskin. I'm letting you in. You better watch yourself. I'll sure as hell be watching you.
Charming.
God, but are you ugly. Get upstairs and talk to Jason before I throw up just from looking at you.
Hey, you're not a ghoul.
Your pranks won't work on me, Smoothskin. They won't work on Jason either.
Smooth skin? Your skin looks pretty smooth to me.
Stop wasting my time, Smoothskin. Go waste Jason's.
Fine, be like that. Okay, we're in a friendly area, so we don't need to sneak anymore. We do want to find Jason, who's usually up here, though not always. There he is, Jason Bright. You wonder how he gets his name? Oh, don't walk away from me.
Hello, Wanderer. Please forgive us our humble surroundings. Our true home awaits us in the far beyond. Have you come to help us complete the great journey?
Yeah, what's the great journey?
We wish to escape the barbarity of the wasteland, especially the violence and bigotry of its human inhabitants. The Creator has promised to my flock a new land, a place of safety and healing, a paradise in the far beyond. Preparations for the great journey were nearly complete when the demons appeared.
Okay, tell me more about these demons.
The demons appeared from nowhere, except it might be more accurate to say they never actually appeared at all. The demons are invisible. Where one of them stands, the most one sees is the air shimmering, like sunlight on water. They set upon us as we were on our way to worship one morning. We had just entered the basement. My flock fought bravely and killed a few, but at such cost. Nearly half of us died or went missing. The rest of us retreated up here. One of the demons raved at us, but they have not tried to attack us since. Still, their demonic presence brought all progress towards the great journey to a standstill. But now you have come. Once again, the Creator has sent a human to help us across a seemingly insurmountable obstacle.
Yeah, okay. You say one of the demons raved at you?
Yes, over the intercom. Threats of death should we step outside. Guarantees of safety should we stay locked away. It went on for hours, and did not always make sense. But that was the first day only. Since then, silence. Will you drive away the demons, Wanderer?
Yeah, totally. That's what I came here for.
Praise the Creator. Bless you, Wanderer. Bless us all. As soon as the underground has been rid of demons, preparations for the great journey can resume.
Lovely. Right, we've got the basement key. So what we want to do now is we want to head back to that outside area, and we want to go back down to the ground floor where we were fighting that roamer a few minutes ago. I think we're going to end this episode here. In the next episode, we will head down into the basement to continue this quest. See you then. Bye-bye.